that shit, man. Silver rank might be harder than gold rank. That's how bad silver is, man. Silver might be harder than gold rank. Because a good portion of the motherfuckers that's in silver right now is diamond and higher, or platinum and higher. That shit is rough, man. You playing this shit and you've been stuck in silver for a minute, it ain't your fault, man. Okay, it's a little bit of your fault. But not entirely your fault. Don't fuck with that. These niggas in their 8,000 accounts don't want to play their own rank because of the same reason why we don't want to play them. And they don't seem to realize, they don't make that logical connection. If diamond and platinum is so much of a chore and a pain and stressful that you want to make another account just so you can have some casual matches and shit, or some less stressful matches, wouldn't that apply to somebody else that's actually at that level, dealing with your ass? Niggas retarded.
Round one.
Oh.
Fight.
Holy shit. That was the ugliest shit me I ever did. I played the betas. It was okay, but it wasn't enough for me to just be like, yeah, I'm getting that day one. I might end up getting it. I'm gonna try to get it at the end of the month, possibly the end of the week, but it wasn't quite wow with me like everybody else was, you know. Motherfuckers acting like it's the second coming of fighting game or some shit. Okay. Alright. Guess we're not blocking then, huh? Cool. I'm kind of hoping that would trade. I fucked up earlier, so I was hoping that would trade.
Final round. Fight.
Only characters worth fighting in this game on a regular basis, besides Ryu and Alex, is this nigga. He is the worst to fight online, man. Holy shit. You legitimately feel like you're fighting a hive mind, man. Them and Ryu's, you feel like you're fighting a hive mind. Alex is just 50-50s all over the fucking screen. But guy on Ryu, holy Jesus. I feel like I'm fighting a planet full of them motherfuckers all jacked up in the Matrix or some shit. God damn.
Round
What up, Aaron?
Fight.
These niggas take that power of friendship shit to the extreme. Come on. Now, how did that hit me? He has an anti-air move. Oh, and niggas online swear that Zangief is bad or something like that. Niggas will downplay that shit like crazy. It's like, oh, so you don't get the, like, you can't do wild, crazy combos and wall-to-wall shit, so Zangief is bad. Like, nigga, just press your 3 buttons and shut the fuck up. Press your 3 buttons and set up your SPD and shut the fuck up. Zangief is significantly better than you think he is. Just relax. Just because you don't need to use a whole shit ton of shit doesn't mean Zangief is bad. It just means you might be doing too much. When you should be probably doing a lot less. No song? No song? Alright. Wow. Okay. Shit. Shit. I did it wrong twice, man. I did that shit wrong twice. Holy shit. I don't know why he let me get away with that dumb shit. Oh, he's stupid. And Vin Diesel shows up with a shotgun. For real, act like he got to do any work. Just piece of jab slice, a couple of these, arm and heavy, and some headbutts. Come on, man. See, Nino, it's not so much that they hit a wall. It's they sort of have like the same situation that I have with Akuma, except they have way more power. Like, they be seeing other motherfuckers doing all this wild shit, and then all they can really do is just, you know, creep in, piece of slice, heavy arm and punch, and jump and kick or whatever. Real simple, basic shit. And they probably be sitting around thinking, damn, well, I can't do all this cool shit. Like, nigga, you don't need any of that cool shit. None of it. Your kid is super straightforward.
Time for battle.
Pretty much like fighting Honda, except he got command grabs and shit.
Get ready for action.
Yup, Aaron. That nigga can press whatever the fuck he wants, damn near. It's probably gonna work. He's big enough and fast enough that he can just throw out his normals and then he'd be fine. Just throw out a couple normals, scare you into not, you know, jumping or not defending anything properly, jump in, headbutt, a couple headbutts, and then SPD.
Time for battle.
What you mean, you know, like they wanna be on some, what you call it? Like most Zangiefs rely on just the jabs and the normals and shit. Yeah. Yeah and no. Cause I mean, it's hard to say. I don't want to downplay the skill portion of that, cause I mean there is some skill that's required in, you know, being a dick with Zangief, but it's not nearly as much as like these motherfuckers think, and it's not nearly as hard as they think. It's just they got a reign and all that I want to do everything kind of nonsense, and just stick to your 3-4 buttons and just, you know, do what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. What's considered slow, exactly? I mean,
Time for battle.
Yeah, they're not exactly slow. They could be a little sluggish, but like once they get in attack range, it's like it all evens out, you know. Once they get within their range that they could do whatever it is, whatever attack, it's like same shit, man. I mean, he walks slow, but it's like okay, he walks slow, but then he could just throw out that big ass armor move and cover a ridiculous amount of space. Yeah, with Zangief, really don't. You don't have to play like a pro, Swag. Yeah. You just kind of like, even if you're not playing like a pro, it's probably gonna come off like you're a pro because you're just doing real basic shit and like, you know, you're not wasting a lot of movement and doing a lot of random shit that, you know, may or may not work. You're just throwing out, you know, straight up normals. My little crouching light punch, standing heavy. Maybe a crouching medium kick or standing medium kick. Not a whole lot that you're doing. Or not a whole lot that you need to do.
Round one. Fight.
Oh. Yeah, Nino, niggas is bugging, man. Yeah. Too much of that, what you call it, tailless shit. I'm kind of shocked that what you call it ain't on there neither, Aaron. How did G not get on that list? Who he had to bribe to not get on that list? Wow. Okay. So we're playing at about 45, 30 frames a second here, at least when it's my turn, as you can see. Of course, when it's this bitch turn. Good show. Oh. She getting the full 60. I'm pretty sure I went for a grab, but wow. That's not safe. Okay. That's not safe on block. What the? Nigga, swag. Was it not a 5-ball when I accepted it? It was either a 5 or a 4, for sure. What is this? I haven't the foggiest fucking clue. But for sure it was a 5 or a 4 when I accepted, motherfucker. Hey, what up? Like, this bitch ain't asked herself, why am I winning online? Could it be that my internet is just really bad and is giving me an unfair advantage online? Nah, it's not me. I'm nice. My secure is unstoppable. Nah, nigga. Nigga, Nino, all them shits is plus on block, except for the EX. That's the only reason why she did that B trigger shit. Evil, yes, Aaron. Pure evil. All them shits is safe on block. Why? Nigga. Who knows, man. Oh, you cheating. You getting blocked too, man. I can't let that 3-ball slip through. Nah, sorry. You almost stole my points, man. Hopefully you don't get nobody else tonight. Hopefully the FGC guys bless her with no wins tonight. None. Yeah, I think K was back his head back when I first switched the fighting game. I was playing Fighter Z, I think. I don't think he was around for any of the first person shooter shit. I swear half they tech is just what's called lagging out of shit and they're hitting their combos perfectly. Not what I wanted to do. I'm not sure where that came from either.
Round 2. Fight.
Pretty sure I was blocking. Okay.
Final round. Fight.
So you feel like something else should be at the top of there, Nino, right? Fight a Z or anything else? Soul Calibur even? Okay.
You lose.
Oh shit. It can't be that bad. You're not wrong about that, Swag. My first Tekken was Tekken 7, so yeah, I can believe that.
Round 1. Fight.
Good.
Round 2.
It's a Tekken 7 weight management. Holy shit. Alright.
You win.
Yeah, the best way they could think of balancing the game, balancing Tekken is, you know, just mixing around frame data and whatnot. Never really addressing the, you know, outlandish moves that the game is filled with.
Round 1.
What about Alpha? Alright, fair enough. Tunnel's blocking. Alright.
Round 2. Fight.
Where did Dragon Punch go?
Final round.
Yeah, mixing up the frame data doesn't exactly, you know, increase the fun. It helps the game just continue to stay alive and I guess keep some sort of semblance of freshness, but it doesn't really, like, you know, help with the fun factor, you know? Are you still in the trenches, Swag? Shit. I abandoned that game a while ago. One day I may go back, but for now, nah. I got enough lag to deal with here. Finger slipped. Again. Finger slipped. I don't know where he thought he was going. Oh well. Oh well.
You win.
Trying to get some sets in, Alpha? Taking speed, but I get why it's not. Made me not want to play. There's a lot of reasons why you probably shouldn't play Marvel vs. Capcom, Swag. At least not play it online. If you're gonna play Marvel vs. Capcom, play it offline. By yourself, nigga. Don't go online. You think them fast hit confirms is gonna be a problem? Motherfucker show up and fitting to show you how to do a motherfucking infinite. And you're gonna be like, yeah, I might have played the wrong game tonight. Oh. Really? They made it slower to make it more skill-based? That sounds like bullshit, man.
Round one.
Honestly, if the only reason I can really think of right off the top of my head why they might have made the game a little slower is to compensate for their netcode. That's it. That has nothing to do with no skill. That's bullshit. Straight up, that's bullshit. That's just nonsense that they just made up because they want to cover up for the fact that the netcode is somewhat questionable. So you make it a little slower, so you know, like if you're working with X amount of frames and shit like that, you could probably shade some off of here, shade some off of there, so that, you know, the rollback, or their rollback works a little better, you know?
Round two. Fight.
To make it more difficult? It was way more difficult faster. Faster is more difficult. Come on, man. Stop playing, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Oh. Yeah, I can do that too. Did he just anti-aim me with a jab? Come on. Man, you gonna stop lighting me on fire with that bullshit. Come on. I did that on purpose. Ah! I fucked up. shit. Swag. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is my shit too. Back in the day, niggas put a lot of time in the Marvel vs. Capcom playing that shit. And again, you'll never catch me playing that shit online. Even if it had the best rollback in the world, I will not throw on no Marvel vs. Capcom to play it online. I'm not crazy, nigga. Oh shit. The amount of infinites you fitting to get hit with. Oh, holy crap. You gonna get hit with every infinite every character can do. In the span of like an hour. Fast, you gonna make it to the car. You gonna make it to the car. No. You gonna make it to the car. Wow. They just whipped that grab and then just turned around and went for another one like it was nothing. He missing. I got practice that shit. Yeah, swag. You think Street Fighter is hard, you do not want no parts of no Marvel vs. Capcom player base. Whenever niggas is back, got they shit home to like fucking Buddhist ninja monk sitting under a waterfall with rocks and shit pumping them and they just sitting there meditating and shit. That's what kind of skill you dealing with, nigga. Don't nobody want no parts of that, man. That shit'll make this look like Candy Crush, man. Nah, I ain't ready to fight that guy out yet. You have to give me a week. Yeah, we all put up our cash to play them shits. The only saving grace that we had when we was on the arcades playing Marvel vs. Capcom is that them shits weren't wired to the internet and all connected to each other and shit. If they were all connected to each other, fuck. Shit, even I knew a couple infinites. A lot of you niggas would have been catching it. That's if you're lucky. If I go to like Blimpies or some shit, it's $1 ass whooping. Marvel vs. Capcom was one of them few games that was ridiculously overpriced at times. Up there with like fucking one of them big ass driving game kind of shits. Cruising USA or something that won like 75 cents or $1 a go.
You are currently ranked in the top 30,000 in North America.
This last 200-300 points is gonna be rough, I guess. We're gonna get it done. Oh shit. It wasn't that bad, like, back in the day, at least for where I was in Brooklyn. Like, the only spots that really had killers in it was, like, downtown Brooklyn. Downtown Brooklyn, that arcade over there where it used to be, like, it used to be a video game spot. And they had, like, arcade machines in there for a minute. Until they got rid of them for some dumb reason. That, like, I'm pretty certain when they got rid of them arcade machines, that was the end of that video game store. Because it wasn't, like, a GameStop or... It wasn't, like, something that had, like, a bunch of whatevers. But, nonetheless, like... It was only really those two spots that had like real killers. Like the arcade spots that were like down the block and across the street and whatnot. It was just random motherfuckers. You were way more likely to just get robbed or run into a stick-up kid than run into somebody that knew what they were doing in them sticks. There was way more stick-up kids than actual like gamers running around in the arcades in the hood in those areas. But like Blimpies in downtown Brooklyn? Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. You brawling, man. You fighting for your life. Blimpies, that's formerly Blimpies, that's now American Hero. I think there's still an arcade spot too. They might even still run tournaments over there. Oh, they should. I mean, halfway decent spot.
You win.
Yeah, the NJ-NY area, it was a lot of killers, but you really had to go to the right spots and shit. You couldn't just walk into any random arcade and think you're gonna get some like real good matches in. I can believe Jersey had it really rough as far as arcade thing, cause like the few instances that I've been in Jersey, it never seemed like there was anything to do in there like at all. Like it seemed like a very what you call it, dead area. Like if you had arcades in your area, that was like it. That was your only like form of entertainment. So I can see how Jersey probably had a lot of real high level gameplay going on. But in New York, you really had to go to certain spots. There was only like a handful of spots that really had like the real competition. The rest of that shit, it was more or less like just like lab time that you were paying for, you know? And yeah, the Stickler Kids is out there coming up. It's mostly the shitty like the little middle of the nowhere like corner spots where somebody would just set up an arcade in there, or like the knockoff fucking Blockbusters. A lot of those had arcade machines set up in there, and they didn't give a fuck what was going on. Like, oh, you want to rent a video? No? Then I don't care what's going on here. I'm behind this bulletproof glass and this big ass wall here. You niggas do what you want. That was more or less how it went down. Or how Stick-Up Kids would do their thing in those spots.
Final round. Fight.
I'm trying to lag out of my combos, man. I don't really do that. I should have finished it. Now we will.
You win.
It was really just a handful of spots that were really like, oh, this is a spot. And you knew it was a spot because you would walk in, before you even walk in, you could see the line of motherfuckers waiting. That's how you know you was in the spot. Or that's where all the killers go to get their sets in and shit. All the other spots is just like, you know, it'd be like an arcade in a bodega next to the Pac-Man. Maul versus King Kong and then Miss Pac-Man right there. That's not the killer spot. That's the spot where you go just get bullshit sets in and whatnot. You go over there with your homie and get some sets in with him or something like that. Uno momento. I gotta take a mean piss.